Normalt, når jeg laver oplæg, så er jeg altid for at have et historisk monument bag mig. Dalai Lama sidder stille og roligt og beder, og det er fordi, at der kommer et nyt spil. Spillet, det er Spider-Man. Men vi bliver både taget tilbage i tiden, fremtiden, tilbage i tiden, fremtiden, tilbage i tiden, fremtiden, tilbage i tiden, fremtiden. Stop! Det er mærkeligt. Det er fordi, der er 2 Spider-Man, man spiller i det her spil. Det hele er lidt weird. Ved du, der sådan udvikler klar. Så prøv at gå og høre, hvad det hele handler om. Kom. Lige nu, der har vi holdt en af folkene bag Spider-Man-spillet. Hemmeligt, gemt. Han sidder derovre. Han har haft en hård tid. Et par timer, hvor han er blevet presset til det yderste. Kom, lad os gå og høre lidt mere om Spider-Man-spillet. So, you ready to talk?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, why make another Spider-Man game? Isn't the brand kind of like sucked out of its energy soon?
Well, you know, we really had this awesome idea to make a new Spider-Man game, this time travel idea where these 2 Spider-Man work across time, and there's this cause and effect gameplay as well, where Spider-Man in one timeline affects the other Spider-Man. So,
compared to other games with like superheroes, they always kind of follow a movie's history and stuff like that. Here you had a lot of free hands. Was that a burden, or was it where you probably think is good for the game?
I think it was really, really good for the game to have that sort of freedom to take from the comic books. You know, in the game we have 2 Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099. And Amazing Spider-Man has been in the comic books for 50 years now, so there's a lot of history there to draw from. And, you know, Spider-Man 2099 has also been in the comic books, so there's also that series that, you know, we took influence from.
When we saw the game, it was kind of like going from one character to the other. What have you done to make it easier to comprehend as someone who's maybe not as close with the brand as you guys are?
Mm-hmm. So what we did is we added this picture-in-picture gameplay where you see the effects of what you're doing in your timeline and how it affects the other Spider-Man. So if you're Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099 needs your help, you'll see him on screen in the bottom right, and you'll see him having trouble, and then whatever you're doing in your Amazing universe helps him and affects his timeline.
Enemy-wise, we didn't really get to see any of the well-known enemies. Are there going to be any recognizable enemies in the game?
Oh, for sure. You know, there's a lot of history in the enemies that Spider-Man has. So you're going to see a lot of recognizable Spider-Man villains, as well as some recognizable Spider-Man characters, not necessarily villains in the game. So, and one of the things I can tell you is that, you know, some of these villains you're going to see in the game have never been in a video game before. They're in the comic books, but they've never been in a video game. And we're going to create really cool new versions of them that fans have never seen.
Cool. If you right now had to pick one of the Spider-Mans that you could change into, which one would it be?
Probably Amazing Spider-Man. You know, he's really cool. He can wall crawl, web swing, and do all this cool stuff. There's a lot of history there, so he'd be really fun to be.
If I then was an enemy, how would you instantaneously kill me right now?
I would web shoot your face and blind you, and then just punch you out.